Hello everybody, I'm Ian Adelstein and this is The Local Pour. And we are at the Wine Boutique in the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute. And this wine blog is going to be focused on all local wines. We're mainly going to do New York State wines. In addition, we're going to do some Canadian wines, mainly from the Niagara on the Lake region. And really our goal here is to get everybody excited about the wines that we have in the area. There are some great producers and not enough people are aware of them. And so we have 3 wines here that are fantastic. They're going to be great for the holiday season. We're going to taste them together. And this is only the first episode, and we're going to have continuing episodes and for all of the holidays, and we'll be able to have wine pairing suggestions, and you can tune in here for ideas of new wines to try and to support local producers. A little information about myself. I'm a certified sommelier. I'm 23 years old. I got the sommelier certification at the age of 22, and I've worked in local restaurants for the past 3 years, and I go to school now at the University of Buffalo. And I'm excited to try these wines as well and learn about all the great producers in New York State and the Niagara on the Lake region. So we can get into the first wine. The first wine we have is the Schultz Chardonnay 2011 Reserve. It's a dry white wine. That's going to be a very young white wine, so I'm expecting it to be nice and fresh and crisp. First on the palate, get some nice green apple and toasted notes from the oak. There's definitely toasted oak in here. So if you were having this with seafood, you can tell right off the bat it's going to be nice. It'll go nice with seafood pasta. If you are having that on Christmas Eve, some calamari, even something with toasted pine nuts in it, it will go very well with that. There's really nice acidity with it, and acidity is key for pairing your wines with food. Higher acidity usually means better pairing because it won't get globby with the food, and it's really going to be able to cut through the sauces, cut through the butter. And it really has nice forest floor, nice and fresh, and the apple and really fresh pears coming through on this. So this will be great for first course or even with the main course, and it has enough body to really stand up. Okay, next up we have the Arrowhead Springs 2008 Meritage Reserve from the Niagara Escarpment. And so what I want to start off saying first is it's Meritage and not Meritage. The reason is that the name came about in 1988, and a collection of California winemakers, they wanted a name for a Bordeaux blend type wine, but they're made in California. So they had a contest to come up with something to call our own Bordeaux blend type wine, since we're not making the wine in Bordeaux. And over 6,000 entries, they decided on the term Meritage, which is a combination of the word merit and heritage. So that's why you say Meritage and not Meritage, even though Meritage does sound much fancier. So let's get into this second wine. It's extremely classic on the nose. You would be hard-pressed to find somebody tasting this blind and saying this is from New York State. It comes off with really nice black currant and also some really nice green bell pepper. You're getting that from the Cabernet Franc. This is a 41% Cabernet Franc, 39% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 20% Merlot. All these wines the grapes, are going together extremely well in this, and it's a very well-balanced nose. Great acidity on this, which is going to make it great for wine pairing. And first off, I get on the fore of the palate all of the plum and really nice rich fruits from the Merlot. In addition, the mid-palate is seeing the Cabernet Sauvignon, the more reserved fruits, and finally the Cabernet Franc is bringing the vegetal and also a nice mineral aftertaste. This is going to go great with any main course meats you're going to have, especially smoked meats. The oak on the wine is going to go well with the smoke and the meat. And any of the sides, if you have asparagus, the acidity will hold up with the slight bitterness in the vegetables. So this is a great main course, and anybody who wants to have a California Cabernet, this is a perfect alternative from a local winery. And it's also the best-selling wine here at the Wine Boutique. So finally, we should move on to dessert, which usually is everybody's favorite. And this is a Johnson Estate, and it's a sparkling rosé ice wine. Now this is the only one made in the United States this way. It's made with the traditional champagne method, in which there's secondary fermentation in the bottle. Now this causes it to have a slightly higher alcohol content than normal for an ice wine. This comes in at 12.5% as opposed to 9 or 10%. So it's going to be interesting to see how that influences the wine. I think the flavors on this really complement the color. It has a rich apricot color, and it has rich, juicy apricots on the nose. In addition, there's orange marmalade, there's a bunch of stewed like golden raisins, and some maple syrup even on the nose. Let's get into this. Yeah, it's so good, I'm not going to spit it out. The acidity is great on it, and you're getting all the flavors on the nose, also in the palate, again with the apricot. And it's going to pair amazing with any dessert you're going to have. It will cut through the chocolate with the acidity, and the bubbles in the glass are going to aid in that. And it will pair with cheesecakes or pies, any dessert. I can't imagine it clashing with it. Even if you want to party with this on New Year's and you're into sweeter wines, this would be a great gift for somebody on New Year's, and I think you're going to have a really good time, especially it has higher alcohol content if you want to have extra fun. These have been fantastic 3 wines that we've tried today, and I think they are a great alternative to the typical California, French, Italian wines that you're going to see at Christmas Eve and Christmas dinners. And you can really impress your relatives wherever they come from. If they come from Oregon, if they come from Canada, California, and you can show them that New York State really can make great wines, and we can hold up with the best of them. And so again, we are at the Wine Boutique at the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute, and you can come down here and buy all of these wines and a lot of great other local wines. And it's a fantastic building and a fantastic area, and it was a pleasure tasting it, and I'm excited to do more episodes and taste more local wines. I'm Ian Edelstein, and this is The Local Pour.